Previously, on pattern files. 3 cases, 3 phones wiped clean, 1 comment, 4 words. Check the other cases. I wasn't going to make another file so soon. I told myself I needed more time, more distance from what I found in the last one. But then, something happened. Something changed. Everything I thought I understood about those 3 cases was wrong. If you haven't seen the first file, I need you to go back. Not because I'm going to recap everything, but because what I'm about to tell you only makes sense if you already know the names. Emma, Daniel, Marcus. 3 people who never met each other. 3 cases separated by years. 3 phones that sent their last messages in the middle of the night. Emma texted 4 words at 2:47 a.m. Daniel sent a voice note that his wife didn't hear until morning. And Marcus sent a photo. Completely black, until someone zoomed in. I told you the timestamps almost aligned. I said I couldn't make them stop almost aligning. I still can't. But now I know I was asking the wrong question. I kept trying to understand why the times were so close. I should have been asking how far apart the locations were. Three days after I posted that file, a comment appeared. I almost missed it. It was buried under hundreds of theories, and believe me, some of you were closer than you think. But this one was different. The username was just a string of numbers, no profile picture, no history, no other comments anywhere on the platform. 4 words. Check the other cases. That was it. I stared at it for a long time. Part of me thought it was nothing. Someone being cryptic for attention. Someone who wanted to feel like they knew something. But I couldn't let it go. Because here's the thing about that comment. It didn't say, there are other cases. It said, check the other cases. Like they already existed somewhere. Like someone had already found them. Like they were waiting for me to look. So I did. The account was deleted 6 hours later. I never found out who it was. I started with public records, missing persons databases, local news archives. I was looking for anything that matched. Night hours, wiped phones, missing time, messages that didn't make sense. 3 hours in, I almost stopped. And then I found her. Her name was Helen. April 2019. A town called Millhaven. Population just over 4,000 people. Quiet. The kind of town where nothing happens. Until it does. Helen was 31 years old, a nurse. She worked the night shift at the only hospital in town. Same rotation, same route home, same schedule, every single week. On April 14th, her shift ended at 2:30 a.m. She texted her sister at 3:02 a.m. The message said, "Something is wrong with the lights." Her sister was asleep. She didn't see it until morning. By then, Helen was already gone. She was found 6 hours later, a field 12 miles outside of town. No roads nearby, no car, no explanation for how she got there. She was unharmed. She remembered nothing. Not leaving the hospital, not walking home, not the field, not the 6 hours in between. Her phone had been wiped completely, factory reset, at 3:09 a.m., the same time as Daniel. I sat with that for a long time. Two people, different years, different states, same timestamp on a wiped phone. That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. I kept looking, and I found another one. His name was Thomas. November 2020. A city this time, not a small town. Population over 200,000. Thomas was a security guard. Overnight shift at an office building downtown. Reliable, never missed a day. On November 3rd, his supervisor tried to reach him at 3:15 a.m. for a routine check-in. No answer. They found him at his post 2 hours later, sitting in his chair, eyes open, completely unresponsive for almost 40 seconds before he snapped out of it. He said he felt fine. He said he didn't remember the last 2 hours. His phone was on the desk in front of him, screen cracked, wiped clean. But here's what made Thomas different from the others. His building had cameras, 47 cameras, covering every floor, every entrance, every corridor. The footage from 1:15 a.m. to 3:20 a.m. was gone. Not corrupted, not overwritten, gone. The timestamps in the system showed normal recording, no interruptions, no errors. But when they played it back, 2 hours of nothing. Black screen, clean signal, no data. The IT team said they had never seen anything like it. I believe them. 5 cases now. Emma, Daniel, Marcus, Helen, Thomas. I started mapping them. I printed everything I had, dates, locations, timestamps, and I put it all on the same surface. And I stared at it for a long time. I couldn't see it. And then I saw it. They're all within 200 miles of each other. Not the same city, not the same county. In some cases, not even the same state, but always within that radius. 200 miles. I measured it 4 times. Emma's apartment, Daniel's hotel, Marcus's building, Helen's hospital, Thomas's office. Draw a circle 200 miles across, and they all fall inside it. I don't know what that means yet. I don't know if the radius is a boundary, or a range, or something else entirely. But I know this. It is not a coincidence. Because when I started looking for more cases inside that circle, I found them. 14 cases. In the last 8 years, all within the same radius. All with at least one of the same details. Wiped phones, missing time, messages sent between 2:47 and 3:20 a.m., or footage that simply disappeared. Some of them made the local news for a day or two, then nothing. Some of them were closed as no crime committed, case dismissed, file archived. And some of them I can't find anymore. Not archived, not restricted, not behind a paywall or a government database. Gone. Like someone went through every record, every mention, every digital footprint, and removed them, one by one. carefully, quietly, without leaving a trace. I found the gaps where they used to be, the broken links, the search results that return nothing, the forum threads where someone posted about a case and then the account disappeared and the thread was deleted and the website went offline. Someone is cleaning this up, and they've been doing it for a long time.
But here's what they missed. One name keeps appearing at the edges of these cases. Not in the main records, not in the news articles, in the footnotes, in the background. In a reference here, a mention there, a name attached to a consultation or a report that was never published. I'm not going to say the name yet, because I need to verify what I'm looking at. I need to be sure before I put it out there. But this person connected these cases before me. Long before me. They found the radius. They mapped the timestamps. They built something, a file, a record, a document that contained all of it. All 14 cases. And in January of last year, they stopped. No final report, no conclusion, no explanation. Their last recorded activity was a message sent at 3:07 a.m. Does that timestamp sound familiar? I thought so. I don't know who left that comment. I don't know if they were trying to help me, warn me, or something else. But whoever it was, they knew about the radius. They knew about the cases. And they wanted me to keep looking. So I will. The next file is almost ready. And I need you to remember everything you heard today. The radius, the timestamps, the 14 cases. The name, I'm not ready to say yet. Because once I show you what I found, once you see what this person built before they disappeared, you're going to understand why someone has been trying so hard to make all of this vanish. 200 miles, 14 cases, one person who connected them all. Their last message was at 3:07 a.m. New files every week. Close the file